Hello everybody and welcome back to Binging with Bungetti. I'm just kidding. I just wanted to make a quick little thank you video for everybody for helping me reach 500 subscribers on YouTube. That's amazing. Thank you so much. We've hit 12,000 on TikTok, and I thought I'd make a little drink for you. Now this is a Dunkin' Donuts Cookie Butter Cold Brew with Cookie Butter Cold Foam duplicate recipe. So if you like that, you'll love this. I'm not the biggest cold brew guy, so we're gonna go with iced coffee. I just thought it would be a fun little tradition for all of my major milestone videos to make everybody a drink and share what I'm making right now. So we're gonna use the Aeropress for that. And to start with this iced coffee, we're gonna set our water temp to 203 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, I'm using James Hoffman's Aeropress iced coffee recipe because it's amazing and it really brings out the coffee flavors, I'm using a semi-local coffee here. I'm gonna use, this is Wicked Revenge, best served cold, if you get it. But this is from O'Neill Coffee Roasters in West Middlesex, Pennsylvania. It's a little bit of a drive for me, but it's amazing. So 16 grams of that goes into our hand grinder. You can adjust the ratios if you want, but this is just what fits best in my cup, I suppose. So we're grinding that. Don't mind that it looks like I'm cranking my hog. Don't worry about that. I am, but so we're gonna go a little bit coarser than you would expect for like a pour over type of coffee here, because for whatever reason, the Aeropress performs better when you grind a little bit coarser there. Made a mess, just don't worry about that part. That's not important. Why'd I keep this in? What is important is this delicious coffee right here. So like I said, I guess it's pretty cool. I'm not an expert, all right? Ice. We're going ice. I got the square ice. Very good square ice. Gotta break it up a little bit there. But we are going for a nice, crisp and even 120 grams of ice. It doesn't have to be exact. Close enough is fine. It'll be okay, trust me. So I'm using the Aeropress, as I said before. This device is amazing. It's best used for single servings of coffee. You're not going to get a lot out of this at once. I'm sorry. I'm also using the inverted method, which I would not recommend, but I'm using it because it doesn't, when you flip over the Aeropress, sometimes it can drip a little bit, and for whatever reason that makes me feel uncomfy. So we're gonna go with the good old-fashioned inverted method. So pouring in our water that is at the perfect 203 degrees Fahrenheit. We are going for 180 grams in this one. To that, we're gonna give it a little stir, help the saturate all of the coffee grounds and help them release some of that CO2. Then we're gonna put on the lid, plunge it down a little bit so there's not any air left in there, and leave it to sit. Now we're gonna leave it to sit for 3.5 minutes. So while you're waiting for that, you can clean up a little bit, pour out the remaining water in your kettle. And once we've reached 3.5 minutes, we're gonna take our cup with ice out, flip over the Aeropress, give it a little shimmy, and we're gonna let it sit for another 30 seconds to make sure that the coffee grounds are evenly dispersed, and then we plunge. So this plunge is, it's a slow burn. It should take another like 30 seconds itself to plunge. And the reason why I like brewing over ice so much is because it instantly cools the coffee, and it doesn't really allow it any time for that, I don't know, the sourness to come through. There's some kind of science to this where coffee that cools on its own over time, it loses some of that edge and it gets a little bit of a yucky flavor. So here's the syrup I'm using. This is a homemade cookie butter syrup. I will put the recipe in the comments below. I'll put the recipe for everything in the comments below. But it's brown sugar, I forget what it's called. It's like cookie butter emulsion and water, and that's it. I also put a little bit of pumpkin spice and a little bit of cinnamon on that too, because I like mine spicy. For this ratio, 25 grams seems to work fine for me. I like them sweet. I like my coffees like I like my dessert, all right? So it's gonna be a little bit sweet. So if you're not a big sweetness guy, well, dial it back. I don't know. A little bit more ice in the cup. Pouring just a splash of heavy cream in there. And then we're gonna fill up the remainder of our glass with milk. So this is just to preference. I put too much in here. It's a little light, bite me. Like I said, this is a dessert, okay? Cookie butter iced coffee, it's gonna be a dessert. Also, you might be wondering why I'm using another container that to pour the coffee in. It's because the Aeropress doesn't work very well with my nice aesthetic cups, glasses. So we're making cold foam. So you can just eyeball this. I put like maybe a tablespoon of the syrup and a splash of heavy cream, and we're just going to froth that bad boy for the cold foam. And the reason why we put a splash of heavy cream in the glass as well is because Dunkin' Donuts, their cream is actually a light cream. So it's 3/4, I believe, milk to cream instead of half and half. But look at that cold foam. It's more of a whipped cream, honestly, or an under whipped cream, but hey, what are you gonna do? And there it is, nice little glass straw, amazing, perfect. The cold foam is like an extra sweet touch, and then the more bitter coffee underneath mixes perfectly with it. And like I said, I just wanted to take this moment to thank every single person that has helped me get this far. 500 subscribers might not seem like a lot, but it's a lot to me. It's a first step, and it's a big step. So I just wanted to say thank you everybody so much for watching, and I hope to see you again.